Hey guys, it's Multiokas here. I've been reviewing a lot of demos recently for myself, and I thought, you know what, there's a lot of research going in here, I may as well make a video out of it. With this video, I hope you can learn something new and apply it to your game, just like I'm trying to do myself, so let's just get stuck into it. Just like with all Counter-Strike games, why don't we start with the pistol round? So we're going to be looking at Borup and Stan from Heroic, as they play B-bomb site on Inferno. What they do at the start of the round is they just jiggle the corner, checking half wall, and if they hear a rush, as you can see by how they're holding their nades, they're likely just going to nade half wall and back off to more passive angles on CT. But with there being no rush coming, they back off. So Borup goes to CT, and I believe Stan goes to Coffins. And Borup is holding a smoke to get ready for Banana to aid in their defense against the T push. It's worth noting here that Cadian does push apps as well, and he does get a kill on the bomb. But if we go back to the B site, when this happens, you see they don't move a muscle. They're ready just to hold this site. They're pretty confident they're going to come to B. And if they are, they're ready for it with these HEs. So as the terrorists execute onto the B site, Stan's going to get really lucky and kill a guy through a flash. And when they begin to plant, where you typically would plant, because if you've smoked off B site, banana control is something you naturally would already have. So you're always going to be planting on this coffin. The only time you're not is because you're getting pressured from it, or you just really have to quickly get the bomb down. So when they plant on coffins, you can see Borup, Stan, these HEs they had the whole time, they're ready to dunk down on the player who's planting that bomb. Just watching those clips, you can see it's very easy to actually eyeball these nades. You just have to bounce them off the wall where you boost on CT, and just off the opposite wall of the coffins if you're playing ruins. Now here's a quick one from Cadian. For all you AWPers out there that like to play top mid, here's a very cheeky smoke that you can throw. So if you're running up to top mid, first thing from the round, if you just whiff the smoke that you would do to cover mid, there's a gap on the right side that you can run in front of, and when you do that, you can peek down ramp, and if you're as good as Cadian is, you can kill someone ramp who really doesn't expect you. And watching this back from Nivera's point of view, you would expect, because it's smoked, that no one's going to be peeking it, and he was in fact wrong. Cadian does peek it. However, Nivera, as they are part of the top teams in Counter-Strike, this guy was ready for this because he just is professional. You've got to be ready for these things, and he does get some damage off. But you can probably slide this in your games and catch some people not suspecting you. Okay, we've seen Vitality be bullied a bit there, so let's see them do something good. This is in fact everyone I'm talking about today, every team, I've seen them throw this smoke. It's a great smoke for retaking on B. What it does, it just smokes off banana. It makes taking it a whole lot easier because, like I said previously, coffins is often the common plant, and that's held from banana. So as you can see, you line up in this corner, aim at the antenna like he was, just give it a good old jump throw. If you don't have a bind for that, you should probably get one. So we cut Cadian here, and you can see it lands and smokes off banana. However, I said I wasn't going to bully Vitality too much, but Heroic do an amazing thing here. They push CT instead of hold banana, which counters the smoke perfectly, but I don't want to be too mean to Vitality. They do win this round in the end. Sticking with the Vitality theme here, we're going to cut to another round on B. Nivera and Apex are here with Zywoo today. They're supporting him with some pretty standard nades, so there's a smoke to smoke off the ramp of the bomb, then a molly up close. Nivera then just holds it. Zywoo's behind him doing the same thing. Throwing some generic flashes just to dissuade the terrorists from pushing up any closer. And another generic flash there, but we go over to Apex. Now going over to Apex, what he's going to do, he's just going to do this one jump flash. It's a bit deeper than the rest of the generic ones Nivera was showing earlier, and it's just to help Zywoo alongside with his own flash to peek down banana and confirm, you know what, he's happy to stay by himself on B. And this is something a lot of the teams do very commonly. They do it in all various ways and various sets of utility, and it depends if they're going to be really aggressive with it or these guys are actually pretty passive with it. Taking this banana control and leaving one man here is so common today now in Inferno, because you can just have 4 people over on A, and it's a pretty safe way to jump peek banana like that, so he can have all the info that there's no one here, and terrorists will often flash up banana to prevent anyone car peeking it, and that kind of telegraphs that the terrorists are going to go B, or at least they want banana control. So naturally, you can just have one person who's pretty safe just to stay there and give them a heads up when they are actually taking banana, when they do need a second man over on B. If not, TTs really like to play 4 guys on A, and it makes sense. It really does. You can have someone on B really safe, and have 4 people on A ready to defend it for an A push.
Throwing flashbang.
Okay, we're going to chuck it over to Mousesports now. It's a really passive B round that they're playing here, of course, because Chris J's using the AWP, and if they haven't been pressured really early on, you'll see Chris J likes to throw that HE, and Frozen's here ready. If he hears any footsteps, he's going to throw his as well, just to do that damage, but they don't realise there are people there, so he could have threw the grenade. But as they begin to execute on the site, you'll see Chris J flashes above Frozen and mollies in front of Dark to help Frozen peek off and not get spread on from people pushing over coffins. And naturally, these flashes are just so good to this retake that Karrigan's throwing one as well, and as you can see, they are just deadly against the terrorist push. They really shut it down, and it's something that a lot of teams really like to play when they're playing passive on B. They just hold their util for the B take. Those B guys, they don't really always have to take banana. I'm just cutting back to Frozen here. As you can see, they're pushing B site. He's well on B site, and he stays alive the whole round because of all this util that was saved from Mousesports to use against this T push. He's in new box. He's deep in this site. He can be mollied off, but I'll have you know that he's got a smoke ready just for that thing. If they molly Stew box, he can smoke it and he'll be safe. And it's just key to this round being so easily won. Okay, going back over to Heroic now. We're back on the B site with the boys. This is actually a 2-man setup you can do yourselves with you and your buddy. What we have here is Stan just unprovokedly puts this smoke down, just a smoke off banana, and then Cadian lines up this flash for him and sends it. And as you can see here, you just got to push it, hit your shot, and you get a free easy kill. Let's see how it looks in RPK's perspective. Naturally, of course, I've got to talk about Astralis too, so let's talk about an A-Rap that they begin to do but fail. So we have an S-Tag here. He smokes off long, lining up with the door and doing a jump throw course. Just jump peeks mid, see if anyone's peeking it. Magis throws this flash for the boys, flashes them in so they can clear short, and then Glaive gets ready to prepare a flash for S-Tag. Sends it over just like that. S-Tag begins to push through the smoke, and you can see Karrigan as Y are now dead. It's just unfortunate. Bimus throws his own flash and wrecks S-Tag like that. So that's pretty much what Astralis like to do, just to catch you off guard. They want to do a long wrap, and it's generally really effective, but I thought I'd show you it from the perspective of when Astralis literally have nothing else going for them. This is one of the best rounds they actually have against Mousesports. You can see it's 13-1, and this is the last track they thought they could rely on, and it would have been effective if Bimash just wasn't such a beast. But yeah, Device last one alive, tries to clutch it out, but of course, he can't do it. If you made it all the way to the end, I really appreciate you doing that, and you know, I spent a lot of time making this, and I'm thankful that you made it the whole way. I want to see, god damn this stupid chair. I want to see this through 2021. Hopefully I can be making more of these, and if you think there's anything that you think I missed, or if you want me to cover anything, comment below. I'm happy to check out other things as well as what I'm already reviewing. So yeah, thanks again. Hopefully you'll hear of me down the line in 2021 watching more videos that I make. So yeah, thank you guys.